Down with a child. We back with another video today. I did not do anything. I literally have been in the crib all day. I've been taking care of somebody who have not been feeling good. You know what I'm saying? W me. But I got a question right quick. Hold on, I'm cleaning it off. Right. So I got this right. Y'all might not know what it is. Y'all might know what it is if you're a camera person. So you know how them doctors be whenever you go to the eye doctor and they be like 1, 2. 1, 2. Like this. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I'm gonna do it one more time. 1 or 2. This is a wide angle lens. This little piece of glass right here. This tiny little piece of glass adds, oh shit. This tiny little piece of glass. This nigga trying to play. What up, man? This tiny little piece of glass. Sorry, that's my dog Gunner. This tiny little piece of glass adds an extra. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all probably can't see. It's closer right now, but then it makes it a wide angle. And I really lost this because I put it in my pocket and I forgot it for the past 2 months. But this is, it look a little blurry though. Hold up. Bear with me. Don't skip through the video because of that. And then, bro, subscribe to the channel. If you watching this, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure it out. I just know I'm being consistent posting every day. Sometimes it's gonna be fire lit content. Sometimes it's gonna have the sometimes it's gonna have the yeah. Sometimes it's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? It's my channel, but it's, you know what I'm saying? It's predominantly gonna be me. So y'all gotta get used to me. I gotta get used to being in front of the camera. It's you know what I'm saying? It's an even exchange. You're a viewer, and I'm a creator. But I listen to my viewers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was telling me about the neck angle and shit like that, and you see, I've been trying to do a little bit better. It ain't been perfect, but I've been trying to do a little bit better. So today, what we're gonna do? Y'all just bear with me. Give me a second here. I am going to be calling some of my close people, friends, family, maybe some of my followers, and I am going to be, I don't even know. We're just going to be calling people, getting different reactions, all right? Bear with me. Give me a second. She be running from that until she go. She be running from that until she go. She be running from that. All right. So this right here, for you guys that don't know, is a microphone. This is a, keep dropping shit. This is an actual DJI Mic 2. DJI just came out with Mic 3 like a day and a half ago. But this is a DJI Mic 2. So as soon as, y'all probably can't really hear nothing already, but as soon as I plug this in, y'all gonna be able to hear nothing except my voice. Voice isolation, all right? Like your iPhone, right? So we can do like this. Let's just do boom. And I'm gonna start using more mics, but I don't like, I be feeling like the ambient noise and all of that stuff like that adds to the actual, I don't know, bro. I just feel like it just add extra. I'm about to be charging this one, but I feel like it just add that extra oomph in the, so turn this on and y'all finna hear the difference. To let you know it's on. Yo, 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 yo. Okay. Recording. Hello, hello, hello. Perfect. Right? Okay, so, and bear with me, bro. Bear with me. I am a up and coming. I'm used to making content for other people. Vlogs are different. I don't have to edit as much. I don't have to do whoosh, whoosh, transitions and shit. But if y'all know anybody who creates YouTube banners, intros, and outros, definitely get at me. I still got that blue machine from yesterday. If you watched yesterday's vlog, I just started fucking with that bitch today. Yesterday I had the PV swizzle and shit like that. That whole bus. No didn't. No homo. But let's get into it, right? So the first person I'm gonna call is again, y'all. This is my cousin Ahmad. This is my fucking brother. ASAP Maddie, or do or don't. Go further. You know what I'm saying? Bello, whatever you want to call, jack of all trades, the businessman, the financial advisor. Um, yeah, he wear multiple hats. The pilot, the captain of the ship, the guy who doesn't play the game anymore with us. I mean, you could just say whatever. But my question is, for somebody who's never been out of the country and who doesn't have the credentials or passports to, I mean, they don't have a passport. Let's just start there. What are the steps for somebody, or what advice would you give somebody traveling by themselves for the first time? Not a group trip. Like, damn, I just want to by themselves.
Okay. The first thing, like you said, have your passports. The second thing is I would bring either a credit card or more money than you're planning to spend. So let's say you need a budget for your trip.
Right.
So let's say you're going to, if you're going internationally and you've never gone somewhere internationally, the easiest places are Mexico, Canada, Puerto Rico, or Europe.
Okay.
Mexico, if you want a little more culture and things like that, but if you're not comfortable somewhere where people don't speak English, maybe don't go to Mexico first. Canada is a good first one. Puerto Rico is a good first one. Somewhere like London, that's a good first one if you want to go to Europe.
Okay.
That's first. Because the language barrier is going to be a thing. The second thing is get either trip insurance or have refundable flights. Because if you are in a position where you miss your flight, or if you're in a position where you don't, for example, London has 3 airports.
Yeah.
Not all cities, people know how that works, where you got to make sure you're going to the right airport. You can't just say, "Oh, give me a taxi to the London airport." There's 3, and so
in the whole area, there's only 3.
Just in that general area, there's 3. Like Washington D.C. has 2. New York has 2. So you have to know where you're going. If you are on a scheduled trip, you should know your end dates, your departure date and your arrival date, and when you're planning on leaving. And if you're going somewhere where you're just going as a solo traveler, I would look for places where it might be easier to make friends. So hostels are it's an adjustment for Americans. A hostel is like a hotel room, but you share it with other people. If that's not you and that's not your style of adventure, most cities have a free walking tour. So all you have to do is say free walking tour London, or free walking tour Mexico City. And most likely you will find other travelers there who are walking around the city. They're going to show you some landmarks and things like that, and then you can either hang out with those people or not. If you truly want to be alone for your trips, I like those types of trips. Those types of trips, I would say, yes, have your departure date, yes, have, that stuff, but I would say go with an open mind, because you don't want to have a trip at 2 o'clock you got to be at the museum, at 3 o'clock you got a reservation, at 4 o'clock you have something else, because you're going to find things when you get there that are interesting, or you're going to find things there that you're like, man, I don't have time for because I have all these scheduled reservations.
Right.
You don't need to go with a schedule, as long as you know when you're leaving, when you're coming home, and how much you're planning on spending, like I said, that's why I said always bring extra, because I'm a financial advisor, but I fuck up a check on trips. almost always, if I say I'm gonna spend $1,000, I'm spending at least 2.
Right. So you just bring extra cash.
You're gonna find stuff that you didn't see. You're like, oh, I ain't never seen these kind of clothes before, or there was a kind of like a garage sale happening in Paris. And Paris
Yeah.
is a fashion capital. So it was like a garage sale, but instead of it happening at everybody's house, because people live like upstairs in Paris or whatever, this coffee shop hosted it. And it was like, everybody bring your stuff, and there was tables all set up, and people just put their stuff out, put a price on it, and it was like a group collective garage sale. And it was nice stuff there, like, you know, damn near brand new Doc Martens, like real unique clothing, all that kind of stuff. My point is, you're gonna find different things like that. If you are going to a place that does not speak English, my recommendation is you learn some key phrases. More specifically, please and thank you. Por favor, gracias, you know, merci, arigato.
Arigato.
Arigato, yeah. Just learn some things to where they don't think you're a privileged American and just assume that people just speak English wherever you go.
Damn, I want to go to China, bro. I want to see the Great Wall of China.
If you want to go to places like China, it is hard to go without a group. Communist countries, specifically China, and places that have a different view than America and Europe, you can't just go to their country and walk around like it's nothing.
This is a side note. I want to go to China around the time of my birthday in February. Is that a good area?
Yes.
But I want to, the first time I go out the country, it got to be with you. It got to be with you.
Yeah, you know, that's a given. I've been telling you to get a passport for...
This nigga been telling me to get a passport since I was 17. I'm 28, so...
What's funny is, if you would have got a passport when I asked you to get a passport, it would already be expired.
Yeah. Facts. But nah, bro, I really like, okay, like, especially down in that nigga vlog. Bro, I'm vlogging every day, right? This is... Don't show the credentials.
No, I want to show you all my stamps. Every time I go through customs, they're like, damn, how many pages do you have?
How many countries have you been to?
30.
And how old are you?
29.
Nigga been to more countries than he's been alive.
Yeah. Some don't count as countries, so it's really more like 30-something. But, like, for example, Puerto Rico is not a country. That's a territory of the United States. You know?
How many flights you think you've taken?
Oh, Jesus. This year alone, at least 10 or 15.
So well over 200.
Yeah, maybe.
This is the travel guru. I'm telling y'all, this is the travel guru.
I didn't fly as much as you would think. I drove to many of those countries, and the coolest two were I got to walk across the border. I walked from Spain into Gibraltar.
That's hard.
You think about that. You think about the Rock of Gibraltar. You've heard of it before, but like that's a place you can go, and they speak English. And then from Gibraltar, you can see Africa. You can see the hills of Morocco. It's very close.
That's fire.
And I was like, damn, I really might go to Africa. So, like I said, I was alone. So I said, I want to go to Africa. And so I started asking people, like taxi drivers and stuff, I said, hey, how do you get to Africa from here? And they're like, the best way to go is by boat. So I took a ferry from Europe to Africa. I took a boat.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm serious about this China trip though. Like, I'm gonna try to, like.
If you want to go to China, China is a very hard first trip for somebody.
Like, is it like just thrown into the wilderness type vibe?
China, you will not. Okay.
Cause I know they kind of don't fuck with America right now.
Okay, you've been to the airport before, even if you've never traveled out the country.
Yeah.
And you've been on the interstate.
Yeah.
Do you see any other languages besides besides English?
No. The only thing remotely, the other language is maybe Spanish.
Maybe Spanish sometimes, and if you're at a good airport, they'll have Japanese and Chinese.
Yeah.
Think about China the same way. They're not gonna have English nowhere, except maybe the airport.
Right.
Like, it's not that I'm camera shy. It's just that I'm not a camera person. You know?
Right.
Like, but it's probably appropriate for the vlog. You were the one who inspired Go Further. Nobody else.
Are you talking about when we was in Killeen, actually?
Yeah, because when I went to Australia, that was the first time that I really vlogged, like everyday vlog. And yes, it was on my phone, and yes, some of it was like, you know, unedited footage and all that stuff. But I would have never picked up a camera like that until West Visuals told me you should do this. You know, just say what you're saying, unedited. You know.
And you put me on Drew Binsky.
Yeah, but I follow a number of guys like that. But the difference is I know him, you know, and it's interesting when you meet people like that in person because they're so into the camera stuff. When they're in the day to day, they lose themselves. You know, because they're so worried about getting that content moment. It's just like, bro, enjoy the market, like enjoy the food. You know, every moment doesn't have to be
Captured.
Every moment doesn't have to be captured. However, before I went to Australia, I had been to 15 countries, zero content.
Right.
You know,
But I look at it. I look at it on the aspect of for the people that are never going to go to that country, for people that don't know anything about it. I would rather watch you than watch a random stranger tell me about Italy or this or that. Like, damn. First of all, my nigga in Paris. First of all, niggas in Paris.
Yeah.
First, and then second of all, I don't have to watch somebody else's shit. I can watch your shit, and I can still see it from your perspective or your lens. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You said what? No, I just like the. I think I kind of fell in love with just documenting life. Like I think I fell in love with recording life, and like even with my mom's birthday party and stuff like that. Like that's a moment that we're gonna have forever. That we could show her great. You know what I'm saying? Like
Black men specifically, like I put the camera on that part. Like if I could say anything about traveling for black people in general, women and men, but for black men. If you've experienced that level of oppression, you know, and you've experienced not feeling like a true citizen in your own country, when you travel, you will feel like a celebrity, depending on where you go. West Visuals, I'm so proud of you. We done grown up way back to the childhood days, and we've come really far. There's not that many, you know, black entrepreneurs that are as consistent as West Visuals. And I'm so proud of you for going on this challenge and doubling your goal and still going forward with it. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, engage with his content. Let him know that you love it and support it because that's free. It doesn't cost any money to just give somebody their praise when they are truly showing you that they deserve it. I'm going to make it a priority to get this motherfucker out the country. It's taking me 10 years to tell him to get a passport, and my passport's about to expire. So when I have to go renew my passport, you coming with me.
come on, and then we vlogging that. We vlogging the flight, nigga. We vlogging the travel state. We vlogging the wow. We doing, bro. I just know that since we've been thinking about it so long and it's been so prolonged that I feel like whenever it happens, it's gonna be the right time. Cause I gotta get out this country before I'm 30. I promise myself that. So.
Don't feel like you can't take the babies.
I'm not bringing them the first time. I'm going solo the first time. Yo, so y'all heard it from my brother Ahmad himself. You know what I'm saying? So now I have to leave this country before I'm 30. Right now I am currently 28. I plan on doing it closer to my birthdays, February, maybe March. But next year, I'm traveling at least for a week minimum. I'm traveling, I'm getting the fuck, I'm seeing this world, and I'm seeing what God has created on the other side of this planet. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I know this video was a little bit kind of gone all over the place because when I originally called and what I originally said, but it ended up turning into something even doper. And now I have a whole plan on how the fuck I'm going to get out of this country. I'm not going to Mexico first. I'm sorry, Ace, but I'm thinking that China, because I really want to see the Great Wall of China. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, y'all sub up for more content. I'm doing this fucking 100-day run. I'm not doing 60-day run. I'm not doing 30-day run. I'm doing 100 days of content. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this for no bread. I'm not doing this for no subscribers. I'm not doing this for no notoriety. I'm doing this to be able to be 80 and 90 years old and look back and be able to watch my life like a fucking reality TV show or a movie. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.